Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another Sonic merchandise review. Today I'm going to be reviewing the 15-inch Sonic SFX Deluxe plush with Chili Dog from Sonic. Okay, so pretty much any Sonic fan out there now knows what Sonic Boom is, and the fact that it's a completely separate Sonic universe compared to the Sonic the Hedgehog video game universe. I believe the show has been on air now for about 6 weeks on Cartoon Network US, might be a little bit longer than that. And I've heard it's supposed to be doing quite well on there. Honestly, I quite enjoy watching the show, and it's quite an amusing show to watch, to say the least. And the animation's really well done. Now, moving on to this review. This is, as I've already said, the Sonic SFX Deluxe plush. Now, this is a new out item. It's only literally been out about 2 weeks. And it's not to be confused with the 12-inch talking Sonic the Hedgehog plush from Sonic Boom, which is this one right here. As you can see, there is a staggering difference there in the size. Now, I did do a review on this plush about a month ago, so if you want to start out with a review for this guy first, then here is the link for that. If you've already seen it, or if you don't want to watch that one, then let's move straight on with the review for this guy. Okay, so we're going to do a quick once over in the box first before we get him out and have a good proper look, and then do a little comparison with the other plush a bit later on in the video. So looking at him right here, in case you haven't noticed, as I have got the camera quite far back, but he is a really big plush. In comparison, you can see I can only really grab the front part of his head there. But he looks like a really overall nice plush. Now it looks like they've got him in sort of a running position for a shot display, but it doesn't really work out so well. Mostly due to the fact that his head is so big and heavy, he's sort of fallen over a bit there. I suppose it's supposed to look a bit more like that. But yeah, due to the way, it sort of looks a bit like he's falling over, to say the least. But the bottom of the box, we've got Sonic SFX Deluxe plush. Check out the Sonic Boom video game and TV series. On the right here it says "Try me, press belly," which is, he says 10 different catchphrases, this plush, as opposed to the 5 that the 12-inch talking Sonic Boom plush says. However, he does repeat a couple of catchphrases that the 12-inch talking Sonic plush says. On the back, as I've just said there, we've got 10 sound effects. Time to take in the trash, I should say. Protect the chili dogs. That's a couple of the catchphrases he says. Now you might notice this part of his feet here. Now that actually lights up. That's not actually just a picture showing that his feet actually do light up on this plush, which I didn't actually know until I got him out of the parcel bag. I thought it basically was just a bigger version of the 12-inch plush, and yeah, it's really cool. Here's a couple of the other figures of characters that they've got from Sonic Boom that Tomy have released. So we've got Sonic Knuckles, Sticks, a running Sonic, Dr Eggman in the Eggmobile. I've reviewed that one if you want to check that one out. Another Knuckles, and Badnik with Sonic. And the website at the bottom there, sonicthehedgehog.com. And the manufacturer, Tomy's logo there. Okay, to speed this video up a little bit, I'm just going to skip the part where I have to cut his tags off to get him out of the box, because there are quite a few of him holding in there. Even the chili dog's got a couple of them holding him down. Alright, and here he is out of the box and fully on display. Now I've got to be truthful here, and that is that Tomy have done an absolute fantastic job on this plush in terms of quality and how accurate he actually looks, comparing him to how he appears in the Sonic Boom TV series. It looks really good. I'll just come out a little bit here so you can get a good look at him sitting there with his chili dog. We'll just come in for a closer look. So the blue part of him, as well as the mouth, you've sort of got this really sort of nice fluffy look to what he's got on there. Whereas the white part of his eyes are sort of more of a polyester feel. So it sort of gives that sort of vision of depth to Sonic's eyes. The green parts are fully embroidered and stitched on there, as opposed to that sort of cheapy, tacky plastic look that you get on some older plushes. I find the stitch dies look so much better on plushes. The ears, they're not actually stuffed, they're actually just a flat piece of material. So some of the previous Sonic plushes do this, whereas some of them sort of put a bit of stuffing in there. It doesn't really matter because it does the job, it sticks up, or you can point it in a different direction if you so wish. See there? Scarf's really nicely done, you can sort of move it around a little bit to how you desire. You can see on his belly there just how sort of fluffy this plush looks. Camera's picking that up quite well. Moving over to his left hand. Really nice job. Not overly proportioned. Just the right amount of stuffing, I'd say, in there. And the arms also feel really good, nicely firm stuffed. Moving down to his legs and big feet, as you can see there. They're the same thing with the legs, they're really nicely stuffed. To the socks, as well as the sports tape, or bandages, whatever they're calling it. And you've got this white part here, which goes around the front part of the shoe, which is not present on the 12-inch Talking Sonic plush. And that is because these are the parts of the plush actually light up. And I will show you that in a moment. And you've got the same thing on this side, which also lights up. And then we've got the Chili Dog, which looks pretty cool. It's the first time I think we've ever had a plush version of a Chili Dog, sorry. And it's pretty big, as you can see, looking at it in the size comparison in my hand. And they've gone for yet another sort of polyester feel to it, which is really cool because it makes the blue and cream part of Sonic look really sort of a really fluffy, nice feel and look to it. Now moving into Sonic's back to get a closer look at some of his spikes here. Each one of his spikes has been stuffed. He's got that really nice firm feel to it. I should state that this plush is stuffed with that sort of cotton stuffing and not the tiny little balls that you get in some plushes. So he's got a real like proper firm feel to him, you can see there. And each one of the spikes is stuffed to the very tip. I have had a couple of plushes in the past, I think some Jazzware ones, where they've had a spike that's not been stuffed. It's sort of like missed out and it was completely flat. Get a better look at his ear there. The ears look really nicely done. They sort of stitched that in perfectly. Because there's some of them, the older plushes, I think Jazzware again, where the ears have really been cheaped out on. In fact, I've got one just at hand right above me. What I mean is, when I mean cheapness, is the thing has just literally been stitched over it like that. And that looks really, really cheap looking. As you can see here, it looks really nicely done. Right the way to the very top and tucked in there so you can't even see any of the stitch marks. And good better look at his scarf here, tied up back there. It looks like you can undo that if you so wish to maybe display Sonic without the scarf. And his two back spikes and little towel. And you've got the opening part here at the back, so you can obviously change the batteries inside it if they run out. Stand him up like that, you can just get a better idea of the scale of him. Sit him down. Haven't covered the touch tag yet, so we've got Sonic Boom. That's new material only, and the rest of it looks like it's in foreign languages. And you've got the Tomy logo. Surface wash only. So yeah. Okay, now the part I'm sure most of you have been waiting for, and that's to hear some of his catchphrases, voiced by the super talented Roger Craig Smith, and I'll also show you his feet line up. Now his feet light up every time you squish his belly, and he says a catchphrase, and they usually stay lit up for about a second. So let's give him a whirl.
What the what? It's a dramatic moment. Man, I am starving. Next exit, Munchie Town. Too slow? You forgot who you're talking to. Chili dog. What the what? Come on, let's blow this frog leg stand. Man, I am starving. Next exit, Munchie Town. It's a dramatic moment. Protect the chili dogs! You can't lose me, egghead!
So there you go. I'll just do a little closer shot of his feet with him talking, just so you can see just how much they light up. Ready?
That's not a problem for me, because I'm very heroic. Too slow? You forgot who you're talking to. It's a dramatic moment.
Okay guys, and there's pretty much only one last thing that I haven't covered yet, and that's his involvement with the chili dog. Now, on the part of the chili dog here, there's actually a magnet in there. I'm not sure how well that's picking it up. You might just be able to see it right there. Now, there's also one of those in his hand here, right about here where his thumb is, and it sort of holds the chili dog in place. You can sort of hold it. Mine doesn't really do it that well, but you sort of get an idea of what it's supposed to do. It's sort of supposed to hold it like that. It does actually show you on the back of the box. As you can see there, it says protect the chili dog. You can sort of see it, the magnet sort of going into his hand there, sort of holding it. So yeah, that's another little cool feature with this plush. Okay, now for a little comparison with the 12-inch plush. As I said, I would do that at the start. Here he is. As you can see, just how staggeringly different in size this one is. This one literally dwarfs him over. I mean, if I stand him up, you'll see his head literally comes out of the screen. He's that tall. Otherwise, it's essentially the same plush, just a much smaller version of him. This one seems to look a lot better though, just the fact that he's bigger and the proportions as it's bigger can be stuffed more accurately as opposed to a smaller version. You can see there. So as I said earlier, this one says 5 catchphrases, this one says 10. Just a little show.
Time to take in the trash. Too slow? You forgot who you're talking to. You can't lose me, egghead! I could really go for a chili dog. It's a dramatic moment.
So yeah, this one says obviously the same things as this one, but an extra 5 catchphrases, as you can see. And of course this one has obviously the light up feet and the magnetic hand with the chili dog, which is rolled off over here.
Man, I am starving. Next exit, Munchie Town.
Also, this one seems to be a lot louder. I don't know how well that's picking it up on the camera, but this one, yeah, a lot louder. Wouldn't recommend, maybe if a child wants to sleep with this one as a companion toy, maybe not a great idea unless you take the batteries out, because the slightest roll over to that is going to wake that child right up.
Come on, let's blow this frog leg stand.
So yeah, that's pretty much it for this review, guys. My thoughts on this plush. Yeah, I really recommend this plush. It's so nicely made and accurately presented, and you got all these cool little special extras such as the light up feet and the catchphrases. It's definitely, I'd say, my favourite Sonic plush that's been made since the Japanese Sonic X plushes that come out about 11 years ago. Yeah, it is a really nice plush. I think it retails for around $30 online and maybe Toys R Us in US. Probably quite a bit more if you're overseas, Europe or Australia, as you're gonna they're not for sale yet in those countries, and they probably won't be for quite some months yet. I know the United Kingdom, I've read, isn't going to be getting hold of Sonic Boom merch until May of 2015. which is a shame. But yeah, overall, really recommend this plush. Fantastically made. Tomy have done a great job on this plush, and I've actually been really impressed with all their Sonic Boom lineup so far, from the 12-inch talking plush to the Eggman figure that I bought from them. So yeah, thanks guys for watching this video. I really appreciate you guys taking the time out to watch this video. If this is the first time you've watched my channel before or any of the videos, then please feel free to subscribe. That really helps me out. And check out my other videos. I've got reviews up for many other Sonic lines of collectibles, from new releases to some of the quite rare and collectible pieces. So yeah, as always guys, thanks for watching once again, and I shall see you guys soon with another Sonic collectible review. Thanks for watching.